Hi there, trivia fans, and welcome back to Quarantine Trivia. We're here for the answers to the maths quiz that I set a couple of days ago. Hopefully, it kept you on your toes and not giving you nightmares of being back at school. Okay, so let's get on with the answers, shall we? So, question number one: Bill Clinton was US President number what? And multiply that by the number of little pigs in the fairy story. So Bill Clinton was US President 42, and of course there were three little pigs, so 42 times 3 is 126. I hope you all got that. Question number two is the Harry Potter themed one. If you are not a Harry Potter fan, don't worry, this is the only themed one there. So it's the number of Privet Drive that Harry Potter lived at, the number of Hogwarts houses, the number of house elves named in the Harry Potter books, and the number of years NEWT students stay at Hogwarts. So he stayed at number 4 Privet Drive. There's 4 houses. So that's Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. There was 4 house elves named in the books. So they were Dobby, Winky, Creature, and Hokey. Hokey was Hepzibah Smith's one in the flashbacks. I think it was in the 6th book. And 7 years for NEWT students. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 7 is 19. Okay, question number 3. The number of countries in the African continent minus the number of countries in the EU. So there are 54 countries in Africa minus 27 countries in the EU. So there are 27 countries. Now, if you'd asked this question last year, it would of course been 28, but we all know what happened with Brexit. So, question number 4, for the horror fans out there, the number of Halloween movies plus the number of Nightmare on Elm Street movies plus the number of Friday the 13th movies plus the number of Child's Play or Chucky movies. Just to clarify for this, these are all movies that have already been released, because I believe there are a couple of Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th movies actually in production still. They're still making them. Okay, so the answers are 11 Halloween movies, 8 Nightmare on Elm Street movies, 11 Friday the 13th movies, and 8 Child's Play or Chucky movies. So your answer there is 38. Question number 5. The number of Bob Marley's Little Birds multiplied by the Bryan Adams song Summer of What? So that was, of course, 3 Little Birds and Summer of 69. So that was 207. Okay, question number 6. Stevie Nicks' Edge of What multiplied by the Beatles' What Days a Week? So the answer's there, edge of 17 and 8 days a week. So 17 times 8 is 136. Question number 7. So the first part of this was the number of Die Hard movies multiplied by the children in Enid Blyton's famous series of books. And then from that number, you then subtracted the number of sides on a decagon. So, for the answer for this, there were 5 Die Hard movies. Unfortunately, they made the 5th one, which was awful. There are 4 children in the famous book series. Although it's the famous 5, one of them is a dog. Okay, so 5 times 4 is 20, minus the number of sides on a decagon, which is 10. So the answer is 10. Question number 8. The number of current Rolling Stones band members multiplied by the year Prince was going to party like it was. I notice I haven't caught that Rolling Stones typo yet. So the answer there is 4 times 1999. So the answer is 7,996. Okay, question number 9. Jules Verne's Leagues Under the Sea divided by Jules Verne's Days Around the World. Okay, so I hope you got this. Quite famous books, and I think TV series and movie and all sorts of things have been made of them. But it was 20,000 divided by 80. So the answer there is 250. Question number 10. Pennies in an old British pound divided by the days of Christmas in the song. So this is, of course, 240 pennies in the old pound. And 12 days of Christmas, so the answer there is 20. Question number 11. Tropic of Cancer Latitude, rounded down to a whole number. Plus, we then want Paul Simon's number of ways to leave your lover divided by Meatloaf's how many out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, so this was 23 for the Cancer Latitude, 50 ways to leave your lover, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So 23 plus 50 over 2 is 48. Okay, question number 12. What number do you get if you multiply every number on a telephone keypad? Okay, I hope you didn't spend too long figuring this one out. It's a bit of a trick question. The answer is 0. So any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So because there's a 0 on the keypad, it's 0. Question number 13. Moving on. First part of this is the number of hours Dolly Parton worked, plus the number of nations in the White Stripes Army, plus the number of Nana's red balloons. I gave it away there, didn't I? And then you divided all of that by the communards how many times a lady. So it was 8 hours Dolly Parton worked. So 9 till 5 is 8 hours. 7 nation army, so 7 and 99 red balloons. Add that all up, divide it by 3 times a lady, and the answer is 38. Okay. Question number 14. Star Trek series Deep Space What? Then multiply that by the number of US states without north, south, east, or west in their name. Okay, so that is 9 times 45 is 405. And question number 15. Add the ages of the musicians who died in the airplane crash known as the day the music died. Again, another happy question to finish with. Okay, so we had 22, 17, and 28 is 67. So Buddy Holly was 22, Richie Valens was 17, and the Big Bopper was 28. Okay, so a sad day for music there, but happy moment for us because that's the end of the answers to the quiz. So again, thank you very much for taking part. Please like, follow, and share Quarantine Trivia on Facebook and YouTube. Spread the word. The more followers we have, the more content we can make. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.